Welcome to Screen Talk with yours truly, Nomfanelo. So, do you remember Airbud? Well, if you're not familiar, Airbud was this sports comedy slash drama movie that came out. It was like the mid late '90s, where it focused on this kid. He moves to this town with his mom. He's in the basketball team. Stumbles upon this dog named Buddy. Uh, Buddy was like mistreated by its owner, left abandoned, all that stuff. So essentially, the kid and Buddy, they become close. Buddy plays in the basketball team, essentially changes lives in that movie and all that stuff. I haven't seen that movie in years, but I remember it was quite a delightful movie and all that stuff. And apparently, since that movie, because it did well at the time, there was a lot of multiple sequels for that movie. I think there was one sequel that came in theaters. It didn't do well at the time. And then they did multiple sequels that were like straight to DVD or VOD and all that stuff. And I guess they did spin offs of that, if I'm not mistaken. So, reason why I bring this up is that apparently we're getting a new Airbud movie. So let me just pull up the article here on Deadline. Not Deadline, say Variety. So it's an exclusive article. It says here Airbud returns. 15th film in franchise from Cineverse and Airbud Entertainment eyes 2026 theatrical release. Gee, I didn't even know that there's a company named after the movie, but let's continue. Says, move over, LeBron. A new MVP is headed to court. Airbud Returns, the latest film in the athletic canine saga, has been announced by Cineverse and Airbud Entertainment. The film has been set for a summer 2026 release. It will be written and directed by Robert Vince, who founded Airbud Entertainment. Vince was a producer on all the original films, including the franchise spin-offs like Santa Paws, and wrote and directed 10 of them. Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the original film, 1997, was produced independently and Disney picked it up for distribution. It became a sleeper hit and the franchise became a fixture on the rental market. Right, so this year's quote from Cineverse Chief Motion Pictures Officer Yolanda Messiah said, anyone who follows the box office knows that we are experiencing an important moment at the intersection of 90s and early 2000s nostalgia and millennial parents looking for family-friendly movies to share with their kids. Interesting, because it seems like for the past couple of years, we keep seeing a trend of these different movies or TV shows, either doing like a continuation or like a reboot of beloved properties, nostalgic properties. Notable example, Cobra Kai. Of course, that was a spin-off of the Karate Kid movies. That was a really good show. Recommend you guys check that out on Netflix. I'm sure there's other examples that I'm blanking on right now, but there's numerous examples of this essentially. So, continues on, says here, with the return of an iconic franchise that has remained popular since Robert created the OG Airbud more than 28 years ago, we are offering a real treat that will resonate with fans across generations. This is the ideal first project for us as we expand our theatrical strategy to the kids and family category. Interesting. I don't know, like, about the franchise being popular. Maybe, like, at a certain point, I assume in the 2000s or so. I don't know about it being popular now. Well, I imagine people will look into this stuff because of this news, but I don't know about it still being popular, unless if it's doing well on VOD or something like that. But let's continue. So they have the synopsis here for this new movie. It says 12-year-old Jacob has always dreamt of being a star basketball player. After the passing of his father, that dream felt even more impossible. But everything changes when he and his mom move into his dad's childhood home in Fernfield. There, Jacob discovers an original VHS tape of the Airbud movie in his father's belongings and has a chance meeting of a stray golden retriever he names Buddy. Together, they embark on a journey of healing, unite a team of misfits, and chase a championship. Through it all, they learn to play from the heart, believe in each other, and always take the shot. So it seems like here they're going with the meta approach, where the first movie is a movie in this movie. I don't know if that's the best idea in my opinion, but again, it depends on how this is going to be executed. But I feel like for the most part, it's not quite the original idea, but again, we'll have to wait and see how this goes once it comes out. But maybe it could be worthwhile, or some would say this is just a cash grab to get people to be interested in this franchise and in this movie in particular. So Vince said, Airbud Returns isn't just another sequel or remake, it's a unique story. Well, based off that description, I don't really see anything unique outside of the first movie being a VHS tape and all that stuff. Says this movie will engage nostalgic Airbud fans while introducing a new generation to the beloved basketball playing golden retriever Buddy. It builds upon the legacy of the OG Airbud with all the fun, the magic, heartwarming scenes, and Buddy playing basketball. More than anything, it's a deeply human story about a dog and a boy centered on themes of adaptation or adaption, redemption, and teamwork. Says Air Bud Returns is the first kids and family feature from Cineverse. The film is set to begin filming this summer in Fort Langley, British Columbia, where the original was also shot. And then here is the teaser poster. It's funny. He said with the tagline, Ain't no rules. Yeah, we'll see about that. So again, I don't know about this being a unique story, again, based off the description, because it kind of feels similar or sounds similar to what they've done with the previous movies, essentially. But I don't know. And I'm assuming because they make the first movie to be a VHS tape in this movie, I assume that the characters or the cast members that's left in that movie are probably not going to appear in this one. Because I guess it would have been interesting if, let's say, if this movie was a continuation of the first movie in some ways, where maybe perhaps the boy, let me scroll. What was the kid's name? Jacob. Let's say Jacob, he stumbles upon Kevin. I think Kevin is the name of the kid in the first movie because he's probably all grown up now. So it would have been cool, let's say, if Jacob, let's say, stumbles upon Kevin. Maybe Kevin is the basketball coach for. He's a coach of the basketball team, and maybe like Kevin can be that mentor figure, and two, with the character, he can relate to what Jacob is going through because of what he went through in the first movie. So it could have been something along those lines, but it just feels the same really with this movie. But again, it depends on how this is going to be executed. So there's that on Airbud Returns. Gee, and I can't believe they've made this is going to be the 15th film. Like, that's nuts. That's nuts. So I wanted to know, what do you guys think about this movie? Does it excite you? Does it not? Are you a fan of any of the movies or not? Let me know in the comment section. Also, too, if you want to support me, you could visit buymeacoffee.com/Nomfanelo, where you could donate. You could also check out the posts I have there on the website and more. And if you want to follow me on social media, my links are in the description. So I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to catch you on the next one.